And now we'll do a little Spinato spin. And it is about that time. What time is it? Right around, yeah, we got to go 8 minutes to go here. And what the focus that we want to talk about tonight, Spinato spin, keep it as positive as we can all the time. Positive energy is really how you get the biggest energy, the most energy, because you could tap into a source that has infinite, they call it infinite intelligence, infinite source. And when you stay on the positive realm and you stay on that positive line, you put you on that road to get to where you have to go and enjoy life to the fullest and be as productive as you can. I heard this once before, makes a lot of sense. The only time that we're truly happy is when we have a pounding, driving motivation and we're doing something we really love. And when you think about it, the three basic things, I've talked about this before, but it's worth repeating. Three basic things inherent in all of us, whether or not we care to admit it or not, we all want three things. Number one, we want to be our own boss. Number two, we want to do what we love. And number three, we want to be secure. We want to have financial security, or we want to know that no one can put their thumb on us and tell us to do something just because we don't have what they have. That's it. And as we go through our day to day lives, we strive for that. But if we're not striving for that, it makes us unhappy. Deep down inside, we just don't feel right. We don't, and that's really where a lot of this situations are going on with people, and they don't realize. They say something's not right, but they just don't know what it is. They can't put their finger on it. That's why. That's why, because they're not hitting those three main goals. They want to be their own boss. Think about it. You get up in the morning, who tells you to get up? You go through the whole day, you want somebody to tell you what to do every step of the way after that? Probably not. Deep down inside, you don't. You really want to be your own boss. You want to call your own shots. You want to do something. But the beautiful thing is if you could find something that you're passionate about, that not only it doesn't just get you out of bed, you don't roll out of bed, you jump out of bed. You're ready to roll in the morning. You're thinking about it, you're excited the night before just because you know you get to go do it the next day. That's what you want. You want to live with that passion. You want to try to find that spot in life where you know that whatever you do, you love it. You love it. Even the bad stuff, you love that too. Because it's not bad because you get to do what you love. And you call the shots. You're your own boss. Think about those two key things. Those are huge. And then on top of that, when you click the lights out at the end of the night or whatever, you start understanding you have security. No one's going to knock you off. No one's going to take anything away from you. No one's going to do anything to stop you from doing what you want to do. That's when you know that you've lived a full life. That's when you know that things are going the right way for you in your life. And that's what we're talking about tonight. We're just talking about you having a great life, you having a good positive attitude, you looking forward to the next day. How do you get yourself in position for that? Well, you work at it. You ask yourself questions. You say, what is it that I love to do? When I do this, I lose all track of time. That's something you love to do. What do I got to do to become my own boss? Ask yourself that question. Figure out a strategy. How do I become financially independent? That's one thing in schools they just never teach, do they? They never teach you how money really works. Why is there a big, huge building on the corner? Why is it there? How did it get there? Who built it? Where'd the money come from to build that? That would not be a smart question to ask. Why is that guy live in a mansion? Why don't I live in a mansion? All these questions. How money works is a big part of whether or not you'll achieve financial security and financial independence and financial stability. Like I said, nobody can take their thumb and squeeze you and make you do things that you don't want to do. That's passion. That's excitement. That's enthusiasm. As we go through life, there's a lot of things you got to understand. We talked about this before. It's worth talking about again. Number one, you got to understand that life only promises you two things. Number one Here's an opportunity. We all get an opportunity. Nobody is denied an opportunity. But here's the difference. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. And I heard this expression too. Makes it a little more palatable, and you can swallow this a little better. It's not going to be easy as you think, but when you get it done, it's going to be better than you thought it was going to be. Now, isn't that encouraging? Think about that. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy as you think, but it's going to be better. Think about it. It's kind of like you show up to do a job and they tell you got to do it this way and that way, but I'm going to pay you 10 times more than I thought. I thought I have 10 times more money to give you for what you're doing. Now all of a sudden you're weighing that. You're saying, wait a minute, I was supposed to do it with this set of tools, but now you're telling me you're going to pay me 10 times more? I'll figure out a way to get this to work with these inferior tools or with this more of a challenge you laid in front of me. That's life right there. You can overcome those situations. If you can reject the rejection and keep yourself moving forward, life will give you an incredible harvest, an incredible balance. Here's another thing too, and I talked about this a long time ago, but it's so true. Everyone, this part about being your own boss, everyone should be allowed to keep the fruits of their labor. It builds the character of the person to be able to decide what they want to do with their fruits, and at the same time, their money, whatever you want to call it, and at the same time, if they want to donate and they want to give it to somebody else and give them a chance. It goes back to the concept. We'll wrap it up with this. Jim Rohn talks about it. He says, what do you tell a child when he makes his first dollar? How should a child spend its first dollar? What should they do with every penny? How should they allocate it? That makes a huge difference in whether or not the person ever learns how to understand the money that they make and understand how to make the money work for them. I hope that helped you tonight. And thanks a lot for watching the Spinato Spin. I hope you have a great night. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.